welcome to the Performance League, our first ever race around Italy, and the first driver out is Gamer Ritzy. Hopefully this race will be action packed with... Ooh, completely missed that corner. We've got Louis in the Red Bull, Gestuga in the McLaren. Our first ever, well, his first ever race with PRF1. Got Jar Jar Bills in the Toro Rosso, swapping in the other Red Bull. So who's our first? Gamer Ritzy. We'll follow his hot lap. Oof, completely missed that corner then. Gestuga does a bit better around that corner. Well played to the Milky Bar guy for getting out of the way of Gestuga's hot lap. Oop, going a bit wide around that corner. Still validated though. Elite Swift is on softs in the rain. I think he'll probably have to go back into the pits and change his tyres for that one. Let's see how he handles this chicane. Will it be an early braking? Well held. Nicely out of the corner there. Sector 2. We've got a Red Bull. It's coming around the final corner. What time will he put in this lap? Sector 3. We've got a Red Bull. Probably off it somewhere. A 1:34.8. Good time. Who else do we have coming around? Jar Jar Bills is going back into the pits. We've got a Renault. A Frozen White going around the corner. A 1:33.6. Good time. Almost a second faster. We've got Swaffins, who's invalidated. Louis. Doing his hot lap, we'll stay with Louis. Well held there. Reese in the Williams 1:32. Fastest. Almost 1.7 seconds faster than his rival Dan Watson in the same car. Oof, completely wide there. Still managed to go. It looks like there's a McLaren. No, Mercedes, sorry. Just round the corner. Who would that be? Hopefully they'll get out of his way. Sorry if I'm going to say this wrong. Adaxian 1988, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, mate. Oof. Louis invalidated around that corner. We'll see who else in front of him. The Milky Bar guy will follow him as he's coming down the long straight. He's coming around the final corner. It's almost in a 2-minute mark. Oh, he's going back into the pits. He's not happy with the lap. We'll set on with Legion Standard. See how he does for his hot lap. Standard Legion coming up to the first corner. Wow, held. Could have went straight over them bumps then and validated his lap. I think Frozen White's run out of fuel. We'll go back with Legion Standard. Oh, a bit wide there. Going across the curbs. The tricky chicane. Hard even in the dry laps. Track, sorry. Let alone the rain. Well held. Reese a 131. He's improved than before. 2 seconds over Frozen White in the run. Oh, Legion Standard's gone into the pits. So let's see who we could jump on next. We got Little John, just came out the pits. We'll follow Getsuga on his hot lap. Hits the curb a bit, but still a nice tight corner. Who's in the front of him? We've got, it looks like a Ferrari. Hopefully they'll get out of his way, or unless they're on a hot lap. Gameritsu, all gone wide. So is Kastuga, but he's still managed to keep his lap. Oh, crap angle. Nicely over the curbs. Try not to catch too much from a Borgia spin. Ooh. I was going to say, where's the car then? Comes down to the final corner. Hopefully he will improve. Let's see if he managed to put an improved time. He did. P6. Good lap, almost 0.8 seconds faster. Jar Jar Bills P2. Swaffins P3. And the Louis P4. The Milky Bar guy. Nicely round that chicane. Gastuga, thank you for the follow as well, matey. Sorry, I've only just seen it. Milky Bar guy's got a couple of cars in front of him. Hopefully that won't slow him down or distract him too much. Got a nice free car train at the moment. Careful over the curbs. Well held. Oh. Coming around the final corner, what sort of time will he be able to put in? Milky Bar guy 132, P6. Good time. We'll follow Bar Iceman. Come around the final corner. Oof. Going a bit off the tracks, but it's allowed. Crossing the line 132.2. P5. Got Legion Standard. We'll follow Gamer Ritsu. Oof, he's gone wide over that chicane as well. Still managed to keep the lap validated. Going into the chicanes. Obviously it done looks very neat round there. Coming around the final bend. Let's see what time he manages to put in. .133. Legion Standard. Fastest at 131.4. Good time. Let's see if Reese will have a bit of competition. Bar Iceman is retired. Let's see, where did he retire? First and white, come around the corner. Where did he lose it? Oh, you're sitting in the middle of the track. Bit strange to retire your car there. Looks like Gamer Ritzy's retired in the pits. I'll stay on frozen white. Actually, where's McLaren's? Oh, I've got two McLarens, one behind the other. And we've got a Toro Rosso behind him. Look like there's a Ferrari in sector 2 as well. Going around the final corner, will he improve? Oh, a bit tight around that corner. No, he's gone into the pits. We'll jump on Elite Swift. He's invalidated that lap. See if he'll go through another hot lap. Oh, he's on an out lap, that's why. Coming up from the long straight to the tight right-hander, which turns it straight into a left. Let's see how he handles this. Bit wide. Oh, he goes onto the gravel, and he's lost it. Hopefully, we'll go back in the track a bit safely. We'll sit on swathings for a bit with the Red Bull. Looks like he hit a bit of chicane there. Wow, how to look like the back end was coming out a bit then. Nice to slow around that corner. Oh, he's invalidated his lap. Unlucky. We'll stick with Gustuga as he's putting in another lap time. It looks like quite a lot of people might miss out. Like Elite's, oh, going over the grass. Who's behind him? Oh, we've got Mace. So that'll be his last lap. Elite Swift crosses the line but does not improve. Ooh, look like there's a bit of a pile up. Jar Jar Bill's P1 in the Toro Rosso, I believe. Good time. Stick on with Dan Watson. He's fastest through. He's improved from sector 1. Coming down the straight. Little John goes P1. 130.77. Great time. He's about to cross line. Will he improve from P9? Does P6 is his final result. 0.6 seconds faster. 0.7. No, Jar Jar Bill's on his in lap. Reese improves, comes P1 with a McLaren. Williams. I'm sure Little John wouldn't be happy about that. Just nicking it from him at the final end. Standard Legion is coming around the final corner. Will he put an improved lap on P5? And he does P4. We've got Mace Camdu. Oh, he's already finished. Who else have we got sitting around? And I believe that's everybody for this qualifying session. Oh, got Williams crashed into the wall there. Hopefully that won't relegate whoever was in that Williams. Let's see if his car's still parked there. Oh, can't see it. So we have Reese in the Williams P1 with Little John on the first set of roads and the Renault. We've got a Toro Rosso second lineup, which will be quite interesting. We've got Swaffins. It looks like he's got a penalty. 5 grid penalty. So that will take him down to P13. We've got in the third row Standard Legion Standard, sorry, and Louis. No, Dan Watson and Louis. I'm getting mixed up here. We've got the Renault. So the drivers are going to have a couple of minutes break, go toilet, get a refreshment before the nice clear weather in Italy. Hopefully that will improve everything and keep everything active. Louis readied up. Let's hope everyone's back to oh, it's the actual race. Ugh. It looks like everybody's got away, which is quite good. Everyone's made it back on time. Coming down to corner 1. Do we have any crashes? No, it looks fairly clean. Oh, there's a Red Bull that jumped a bit. Oh, there's a crash. Swappings has retired. See who's missing an end plate. So it looks like the Alpha and Red Bull crashed. Yeah, he's lost his wing. He'll have to go in the pits. Oh, he's gone back into the gravel. Look like the race has got back underway. Stunted Legion's back all over the back of his teammate. They're going side by side into the first corner. Oof. Great defensive work from Legion Standard. Dan Watson has got over from Jar Jar Bills in the Toro Rosso. It looks like Jar Jar Bills is fighting back. Oh, he's got past him. Oh, he's gone over the chicane. Milky Bar guy. Sector 2's gone off in Sector 2. We've got 3 trains going down the straight. The Milky Bar guys all over Louis. Louis sticks on the outside of. It's coming back at him. Still behind him. Oh, I thought Louis was going to go a bit defensive there. On the side. Oof. Standard lead. Not here. Damn. Milky over the back of Louis again. He holds out on the brakes. Bar Iceman is all back of Elite Swift. Oh, Louis is all over the back of Dan Watson. Goes outside. Dan Watson goes on the outside with DRS. Oh, Dan Watson tries to go on the inside. Gets past him. Oof. Louis out. Should have Dan Watson 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Louis. Another virtual safety car. Will there be anyone going into the pits to try and change the tyres? The lads on the soft go through maybe the mediums. Ooh. Bar Iceman is still on the back of Elite Swift. The race gets back underway. Elite Swift has managed to pull a 1 second gap from the restart. Ooh, the Milky Bar guy is all over the back of Dan Watson. Going a bit wide right now. But does have DRS, hopefully he'll catch back up. Ugh. Coming down to the long straight, and we've got Jar Jar Bills even on the back of Milky Bar guy. Will he be able to catch up, or is he just too far away? The Milky Bar guy is getting even closer. Oh, Jar Jar Bills is getting past the McLaren. Both got DRS, side by side. Let's see how this one plays out. Jar Jar Bills covers him off. Oof. Jar Jar Bills almost knew that he couldn't get it. Hopefully he's going around the billboards. Ish. Bar Iceman has just dropped behind Gamer Ripsy. Gamer Ritzy is on 4 lap old softs. Bit over the curb there. Coming up to the DRS straight. Will he be able to try and get some gap closed down? Ready going for the long straight in sector 3. Ooh, Gustega has managed to get past him. Bit of a corner cut there, but managed to get past him. Quite nicely done. Didn't even see him there. Got a we've got a nice little free train going up the long straight. Bar Iceman goes a bit wide. Yeah, he's lost a bit of gap. Gustega probably could close the gap a bit. Early braking, nicely done round there. Ooh, hit the bit of the curbs. Milky Bar guy got past Dan Watson. Dan Watson managed to claim it back. Hasn't got DRS on the straight. Early braking. Nicely done. Dan Watson goes a bit wide. Reese has got a 2 second gap over Little John. Oh, there's a battle. Oh, there's a crash. Be careful. Oof. Where's Bauer Iceman? Oh, Game Maritsu. Oh! I'll have to look into that one. Well, they're both going to the pits. Yes, they do. Come with a Milky Bar guy. As he's still on the back of Dan Watson. Dan Watson defending really well here. DRS. Will Dan Watson go a bit more defensive? Goes on the outside. Nicely done by the Milky Bar guy. Oh, we've got a Toro Rosso as well. Jar Jar Bills joining in the action. Jar Jar Bills get past Dan Watson. Dan Watson's coming back on the inside, gets past them. So now Milky Bar guy will come under pressure because there's two cars with DRS. Steger's retired from the session. Can't see where he's retired on track. Virtual safety car again. Still a virtual safety car. Got a couple of lads on the hards. We've got Mace Kamdu and Ritsa on Gamer Ritzy on the hards. Still got Frozen White on the softs, Milky Bar Guy, Little John and Reese on the softs. With Legion Standard, Jar Jar Bills, Dan Watson, Elite Swift, Bar Iceman on the mediums. A good range of strategies. We're going with Dan Watson. He's a little bit away. He's out of DRS as well, I believe. Yeah, he is. Jar Jar Bill has got DRS. Going up to straight, what will Milky Bar Guy do? He'll sit in the middle of the track, nice and defensive. Nicely done by the Milky Bar Guy. Nice forced Jar Jar Bill's a bit more defensive. Bar Iceman has got past Elite Swift, who's in the pits. I think he might have lost his wing. No, he's got a penalty. Jar Jar Bill's coming back at Milky Bar Guy. Will he get him on this straight? Surely the Milky Bar's tyres must be going by now. 8 lap. Softs in this track, it does really take its toll. He's all over the back of him. What will Milky Bar Guy do? DRS. Yeah, there's not a lot Milky Bar Guy could do from here. Nice driving from both. Milky Bar Guy thought about taking on the inside, but realised the gap was never going to be there. Oh, they're coming back at each other. Oh, crap angles. Oof. Bit of tapping each other there. Bit of wheel bashing. Both go wide around that corner. Dan Watson slowly bringing the difference down. Milky Bar guy's got DRS. Will he be able to catch up? Oof, a bit of a corner cut right there. Nicely played by the Bar guy there. Dan Watson has dropped it down to 1.2 in a couple of laps. Milky Bar guy goes back into the pits, changes tyres. Now the pack's a bit spread across, hopefully. We have a couple of drivers, I think, by the time the Milky Bar guy comes out. Should be coming next. Bar Roastman, I believe. No, will he get out just in time as Elite Swift passes by? Milky Bar guy comes just under Elite Swift. Little John, a 3-second penalty. See where the closest gaps are. Oof. We'll have a look at Little John and Reese. Ain't seen them in a while. Little John goes into the pits for the undercut. Be really important for Little John to get a good lap in. Legion Standard goes past Little John while he's in the pits. And we see the Toro Jar Jar Bills and Dan Watson. Nice 10-second gap between Legion Standard and Reese at the top, but obviously Reese needs to pit in the next couple of laps. Legion Standard, Jar Jar Bills and Dan Watson all on 11 lap softs, so they'll probably be pitting soon, which will let Little John go back up to P2. The Milky Bar guys trying to close the 2-second gap on Elite Swift with 11 lap old mediums. I think he's stopped already. Elite Swift stops. No, he ain't. So Elite Swift has to stop. It's now cut it down to 1.3, so 1 second gap. Oh, a bit of a corner cut, finally caught up with him. 3-second penalty. Coming to the DRS straight. Oh, we ain't got DRS. Probably just out of it. Oh, a bit of a lag. Half a second between the Milky Bar guy and Elite Swift. Elite Swift cuts the corner there. Milky Bar guy is all over him. Oh, Elite Swift goes onto the gravel, pushes Milky Bar Guy a bit wide, but he's got DRS, so he should clear him. Nicely played between both of them. Elite Swift a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Little John is managing to catch up with Dan Watson. Going around the mini chicane, nicely done. The Milky Bar Guy is catching up with Bar Iceman. Elite Swift 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Milky Bar Guy covers Bar Iceman off. Nicely done between the both of them. We'll go back on with Little John as he's catching up with Dan Watson. With 11 lap fresher soft mediums. Going on to the DRS. What will Dan Watson do? Sit in the middle of the track, pushes over a bit to the right. Little John manages to get enough room between them to cover that off. Dan Watson trying to catch that, get that slipstream to try and close the gap. Oh, Little John's managed to pull a 1-second gap. He won't get DRS, will he? Oh, he will. Reese has now went into the pits and Jar Jar Bills, Legion Standard in the Toro Rossos are now moved up to P1 and P2. Reese has managed to come in front of his teammate, Dan Watson. Legion Standard 3-second penalty from multiple warnings. Got Elite Swift from fresh softs again. So I don't think the softs will last him 12 laps. They'll probably fade by then. We've got Reese all back over Little John. Catching him up with DRS. Which way will Little John has parked it and then moved over to the right? Great defending. Will Reese manage to game a Ritzy? 5-second penalty. Little John trying to break the toe. Slows him down. Oh, it looks like it's raining on track. This might throw a spanner in the works for some of the lads. Who's just pitted. Milky Bar Guy. 3-second penalty. DRS. Reese goes on the outside. Covers him off nicely. Nicely done round the chicane. Great driving between the pair. Hopefully the rain won't be too much where Reese, for example, has only just pitted, so we'll have to pit him for inters if the rain starts pouring in the next couple of laps. You can see it all over their cockpit. Little John gets DRS. Looks like Reese has just got enough gap in front of him to hold him off. Ooh, going a bit wide there. The rain. Ooh. Reese just going a bit wobbly coming out of that corner. Who will be the first driver that will actually go into Inters and take the brave step? Little John managed to get DRS again. Will he manage to get there before the tight right-hander? No. Going over the curbs. Slows him down a tiny bit. Three-second penalty. Reese is slowly pulling away from Little John. 1.1 seconds. Reese is only 1 second, 0.9 seconds away from Jar Jar Bills in P2. Looks like the 16 lap old mediums are starting to wear and slow him down. We'll go on with Reese. Look at the difference between P1 and P2 from Reese. Bar Iceman, 3-second penalty. Elite Swift, 3-second penalty. DRS for Reese. Will he manage to close the gap? It's a gamey 3-second penalty. Nice little trail coming up here between the Renault, which I think might have to move out the way. Yeah, he's ghosting a bit. Blue flags, will he move out the way? Reese goes up to P2. Did the Renault manage to get out of the way? Yes, he did. Jar Jar Bills goes into the pits. Will he decide to go on the softs and try and catch up some places? Legion Standard still hasn't pit as of yet, has he? No, he still hasn't pitted. Will he go for another lap and decide to pull it in? Jar Jar Bills goes on inters. Oh, it does look like it's raining a bit more, doesn't it? Milky Bar goes P5. Oof, sliding a bit out of that there. As you can see, they're starting to see a bit of puddles sitting on the track. Nice to see the difference between mediums and the stuff between Jar Jar Bills and Milky Bar Guy. Bar Iceman's come into the pits. Looking from the Delta, it looks like it might have been a bit too early to go into the inters. Losing about for half second in that one corner. So we got Elite Swift on the back of Gamer Ritzy, his rival. We'll stick with Elite Swift and Gamer Ritzy, see how this one plays out. Gestuga, do you think the next couple of laps will be key for the Inters to try and close the gap between Jar Jar Bills and Milky Bar Guy? We've got DRS for Elite Swift. Elite Swift closing the delta between his teammates. See if he gets DRS and see if he could close the gap before. What will Gamer Ritzy do? We'll stay to the left. Milky Bar guy goes straight past him. Oh, blocked him off. Oof. Bit hard race. Ferraris, just like Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel right there. 100% Legion Standard should have come in probably about 2 laps ago. 2-3 laps ago. 20 laps on his mediums is quite a long time. Ooh, just went over the corner there. But we've got a virtual safety car. I don't know why there's a virtual safety car out for. We've got Dan Watson coming into the pits. Oh, he's got a penalty. Milky Bar guy goes on to the inters as well. Dan Watson goes on to the inters. Frozen White goes on to the inters. I know, I was thinking that, where is the safety car? Quite surprising that we ain't seen a safety car this one. Normally they're all over the place. We've got Mace Camdu. Swift comes into the pits, what will he put on us? Oh, he's got a penalty as well. Elite Swift puts on the inters. Don't worry mate, Italy's a hard track even in the dry, let alone the rain in qualifying and near the end of this lap. So yeah, Italy's a really hard track for me. Mace Camdu is on the back of Dan Watson. We've got Bar Reisman on the back of Gamer Ritzy. Mace Camdu's retired from the session. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, now we have the safety car. Gastega, just in time. Finally. Well, I think that will sort of settle down the pack for a bit. It'll be interesting when we get away if Reese and Little John stay on the mediums while Legion Standard's on the fresh inters. Dan Watson has got past Jar Jar Bills. Where's Reese? I think Dan Watson and Standard, I think it was. No. Who was it? I think there was 2 people sitting behind the safety car. Reese has come up to... Oh, he didn't pit either. Hopefully it's not raining that much where he loses his tyres. It'll be interesting to see if Reese's tactic plays off with staying on the medium as well. You've got Little John who's just pitted as well. Milky Bar guy's got a drive-through penalty speeding into the safety car. Little John's managed to get in front of Legion Standard. I know he's letting back through. Bar Reisman's retired. Where's he retired? You got... I want to see where Bar Reisman's lost it. Oof. Probably going around the corner too fast. Petal got a DNF in within 20 seconds. Oh no, unlucky, mate. The first corner was a real pain. Definitely when you're starting off the starting from the grid. Get a little tap and that's it. You're straight in the wall, or you're right at the back with a lost wing. Reece trying to keep his tyres warm. Who else are we waiting for to catch up the grid? We've got a Renault. Who's gone into the pits? Dan Watson. Has he lost his wing? Interesting. It'd be an interesting 2 laps. Who knows? Who knows what can happen? %, 100%. It's completely up to Legion Standard now. Hopefully, try and overtake in the right places. Don't try and go for a dive bomb or anything, and it's all is to win. And it just matters on Reece's control of the car. Definitely with the mediums in the rain. Go for a race after this. Yeah, some of the lads are up for it. Yeah, why not? We'll probably put it on 25% race and have a couple of them. Still got the Milky Bar guy, and I think it's Dan Watson still to catch up with the safety car. Dan Watson, 10-second penalty, it's exceeding track limits. Oof, quite harsh. Elite Swift 1.15 seconds behind Milky Bar guy. Or 1.20 now. Oh, the safety car's coming in. What will Reece do? Trying to block off Legion Standard. We've got Little John coming on the inside of Legion Standard. Ooh, bit of lag. Legion Standard goes on the inside. Frozen White corner cutting. We've got 2 cars in front now. Ghosting out. Jar Jar Bills goes on the inside. Oof, bloody hell. Little John loses his front part of his wing. Who's that? Right, Elite Swift might need to move out of the way. He should be getting blue flags. Oh, it's gone onto the gravel. Probably the best thing. For fuck's sake, stupid cameras. Yeah, he's lost his front left end plate. Gastega, Standard already pulled now a 5.5 second lead. Gaming Ritzy retired. Frozen White needs to move out of the way of Little John. 100% Legions took the opportunity and used the inters. Reese has dropped down to P4 now. Dan Watson's on the back of his teammate. Dizzy Vision, thank you for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. What's going to happen between Dan and Reese? Both Division 1 drivers at PRF1 and teammates in our Performance League. Yeah, Reese should have pitted. I agree. Mediums looked very risky at the end. Yeah, if everyone goes on to medium, obviously Jeff told them to. Ditsy Vision, if you follow us on Facebook, mate, we've got a page. It's Performance Racing Esports. Request a follow, mate, and I'll inbox you, and we'll get you into a league. Dan Watson's still all over his teammate. Legion Standard 5-second penalty unserved. Little John's taken the win. Jar Jar Bills, Legion goes down to P3. Oh, Legion Standards lost the win. Legion Standards won the race but dropped down to 5th. What an ending. Petty's Petal, cheers for the dropping the Facebook link in there, mate. Really good ending to the race, weren't it? Very unpredictable. Really unlucky to Legion Standard. I don't know how much penalties got that's affected his race, but really good. Really good ending as well. Jar Jar Bills and Reese got no penalties. Dan Watson 10 seconds, 26 seconds for Legion Standard. Really unlucky. Really unlucky for that. Milky Bar Guy 29 seconds. Oof. Pulling it close there. Congratulations to Little John 74. He will decide where the next race will be. Next Wednesday at 8:30. Thank you for watching the stream. On Friday, our Division 1 drivers at 8:30 will be racing. around Bahrain. I hope you can join in, or look, or follow us on our page, and I'll put a link up there when we're starting to race.